Let's do this. I am going to watch, I don't want to pronounce it wrong. I think it's LAZARLAZAR.
This is Lazarbeam's review of The Gay Pun.
Okay, it's Lazarbeam and I'm going LAZARLAZAR. I'm so Australian bogan. I don't know, he's a pretty well-known Australian YouTuber and I have no idea who he is. I'm going to be watching his Australian food tier list. I want to see if I agree with him or not because, I don't know, could be quite controversial. I am an Australian, I do love my food, so let's see.
Welcome to my second channel. I have every single Australian food. I am going to rank them, put them in a tier list. Nobody asked me to do this, but I am a top 3 Australian content creator, so my opinion is the only one that matters. And
until now.
Everything I say about these foods will be the final opinion. Vegemite, controversial one. This is one of the favorites in my country. I have eaten this before. It tastes like eating literal shit. Smells like devil's asshole. See where it actually ranks, if it's actually good or bad. The final opinion.
You don't eat Vegemite like that. That is wrong. Okay, I'm just putting it out there. You don't grab a spoon. You don't put it in there. You cook a piece of toast. That sounds weird because it's bread first and then you cook it into toast. Whatever. Have your toast. Lots of butter. That is the key here. Lots of butter. And then you just put the tiniest little bit of Vegemite. It's like salty. It's like a salty, yummy, bready taste. Or you grab like a little cracker, butter, tiny bit of Vegemite. That's how you eat it.
That's fucking disgusting. That is a straight up F tier. That is disgusting. That's the
Yeah, it would be disgusting if you had a spoonful of Vegemite. Yes, it would be.
worst thing I've ever eaten in my life. Some may call it controversial, but your opinions don't matter.
My opinion matters. Alright? I don't care what you think.
That is F tier.
That is not F tier. That would be like, it's like B tier at least.
Fairy bread, everyone's favorite childhood food. Thinking that other countries don't have this makes me very sad. Like, American kids just don't have.
I don't think that's true. I think other places do have fairy bread. I think it's Germany where they have the chocolate sprinkles on the bread and they have that for breakfast, I think. Let me Google what it's actually called. It's a Dutch thing. They do it. So it's not just an Australian thing. They call it something and I don't want to butcher the pronunciation. They pronounce it Dutch Hagslag? I don't, that's wrong. I know that's wrong, but Hagslag? That seems not right. I'm not pronouncing that right. But they've got it too.
This. I mean, to be fair, Phantom made this. It might not be what like my grandma made, you know. She can't really make it anymore. It's very sad. Anyway, it's an S. Even if you made it, it's still an S. It's just literally sugar and butter. Giving kids heart disease, whatever, I don't care.
I agree with him. It's definitely S tier. Fairy bread is the bomb. But I'm more of a sprinkles fan, not hundreds and thousands. It has to be sprinkles. Like, I like to feel the crunch, but not like the crunch of a little ball, because that to me like hurts my teeth for some reason.
That was amazing. It's unfair that if all we eat is that, we'd die. It's unfair that like heart disease exists. Freddo frog. It's literally just a chocolate frog. I don't think you can really go wrong. I'll give it an A, solid A. Like everything except Vegemite here is probably really good, but we have to be very strict with our rankings. I don't like the way he's looking at me.
Freddos are like the bomb. I do love a good Freddo. And I feel like it tastes different to like a block of Cadbury's. I feel like it's more salty, like a sweet salty. I don't know, I could be wrong.
Shapes. Every kid at school had these. I always had the chicken shapes, but I would argue that these are the most iconic because other kids bullied me for not having these, but I just didn't like them. I don't know. Kind of mid, very average. Those kids were dumb. That might be a D. Oh, I'm definitely getting stabbed. Someone's gonna find me on the street in Melbourne and have a real problem with this opinion. Oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna give that a D. If you disagree with me, once again, you're just wrong.
I don't disagree with him putting it as a D. My favorite flavors were cheddar and like savory. It's very vanilla of me. I feel like that's a basic flavor. They were my flavours, and I think a D is appropriate placing for shapes. They're good, but better things.
We have twisties, national treasure, although potentially controversial. Chicken twisties are way better. I don't know why the fuck we don't have chicken twisties. Who the fuck buys cheese twisties? I'm only ranking cheese twisties. That's an important distinction.
Who the fuck buys chicken twisties? Ugh. I don't like chicken chips. Something about chicken, it's just like not right. Chicken chips? Something about it, this. Yuck. Give me a cheese twisty any day of the week.
Oh, smells like ass. Chicken twisties any day. C tier. C tier food. He's wrong.
No, you're a fucking joker.
He's wrong. Come get him then.
You know what? I'm going to say it's like an E tier. I'm not the biggest twisty fan. Give me a cheesel though. I do like a good old cheesel. And I like to stick the cheesels on my hands and have rings. But give me a cheesel.
You want your cheese twisties? Have them. Clean that up. The classic meat pie, part of my fortnight skin. I used to eat one of these quite literally every single day. They do vary in quality. I don't know if this is a good one, but you know, it's gonna be hard for this not to be S tier. Just like how I remember it. Pie is S tier. It's literally just beef and gravy. Something so simple, but so beautiful.
Meat pie. It's too basic for me. Like, I like it. I like a party pie because I think that's a good amount. But give me a chicken pie. Or a sausage roll. I'm like a sausage roll chicken pie kind of girl. I would put meat pie like a D tier. I'm not racing down to my local bakery for a meat pie. I'm just not doing that.
Chicken salt. I'm always amazed that other countries don't have this. I don't even know what's in it. I don't think it's chickens. Probably pure chemicals. Probably gonna kill me, but it makes chips taste amazing. So we aren't ranking these like based on how they're used on other food. So I do have to eat this straight off my hand, but I'm gonna enjoy this one. This is good. Oh, look at that. But I'm giving it an A. Controversial perhaps. Chicken salt on like some chips. S tier. Easy S tier.
I did not like how he just ate that for some reason. Ooh. Chicken salt, yeah, I'd give it like a C. C. I'm not gonna die if I don't have chicken salt on my chips. It's not a deal breaker for me, but I know for some people they love their chicken salt.
Golden gay times. What can we say about golden gay times? 4 delicious chances to have a gay time.
Golden gay times. Chef's kiss. I love a good golden gay time. They're so good.
That's what it says on the box. All the boys want to come have a gay time together? All 4 of us on camera have a gay time together? Have a gay time with the boys. Crewy, you come have a gay time. The stick fell out of the gay time, huh? Throw up.
Suck it out of the bag.
Controversial. Never actually had one of these in my life.
He's never had one. Boy, you've been missing out. Oh my god, I hope you have a real gay time and lose your gay time virginity right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
This is Lazarbeam's review of a gay time.
Okay, it's Lazarbeam and I'm going LAZARLAZAR. I'm so Australian bogan. I didn't know if he was trying to be funny, like, because laser to me is an ER. I knew he was Aussie, and like, we're all about the slang over here.
This is why you should always try everything once and experiment. But I'm gonna give a gay time solid A. I would have more gay times.
I'm giving it S tier. S tier for me. Like, I love a gay time. Love them. They're so good.
All right, we've got chocolate mud cake. Don't actually have a knife or a fork, so just gonna eat it the way God intended. Yeah, tastes pretty good. Just some chocolate cake, you know. It's not gonna be an S. Some of the boys off camera are mad about that. It's a B, it's a B. I put it down as a B. It's a B, chocolate cake a B. You can complain about it, but guess what? Your opinion doesn't matter.
I kind of agree with him on that. It's a BC for me. Mud cakes are just overrated, I think. I remember my brother, he would have a mud cake every single birthday. Not that it's about me, but I'm just saying, like, mud cake to me is just so, like, it was the Australian go-to. just a chocolate mud cake. When it comes to birthdays, I was an ice cream cake kind of person. Love a good old Peter's ice cream cake. Or a sponge cake, a pink, with pink icing from Coles.
Tiny teddies. Childhood favourite of mine. I love me some tiny teddies. They're just little chocolate bears.
I kind of like the plain tiny teddies. I didn't like the chocolate ones. For some reason, the chocolate ones gave me like a flowery taste.
You can't really see it, but they're all different moods. They're like the 7 dwarves. They got like happy and angry and sleepy. But I used to try and like collect them all. I was a loser. This one's missing a leg. That's diversity. Let's make him miss another one. Wow. I want to give them an S tier for the nostalgia factor, but I think they're an A.
If I'm rating it on the flavour of a tiny teddy, a chocolate would be a B tier for me. An A would be the original.
Oh, I've had a weird combination of foods, dude. It's starting to feel a bit funky. That gay time really messed me up. We also have the classic sausage roll. I don't even know what meat's in this. I have zero clue, but they're a delicacy. What meat is that? Did you say child? Like they make it out of like orphans or something? Maybe that's why it tastes so good. I'm gonna give sausage roll A tier. This is a good one too. This is a good sausage roll.
Yeah, A tier for a sausage roll. Depending where you get it. If you get a bad sausage roll, you know about it. They're so messy. Like anytime I eat a sausage roll, flakes, pastry all over me.
Lamingtons. Everyone loves these. I've never actually had one as an adult, so I'm excited to try it. It's kind of like a fresh perspective. One thing I'm realizing though, in general, Australia just has the best food in the world. It's not even debatable. Smells good. What's in it? Looks like just fucking coconut and jam. Passes the lick test. Been missing out. I'm gonna give that a B. It's not mind-blowing. Not gonna change my life. Not gonna, you know, like cure diseases or anything, but that's a solid B.
I like lamingtons. I like the ones just from like Coles or Safeway. A bit of jam in it. Anytime I get one from like a bakery, they're just really big and just a bit overwhelming. But I do like a good old lamington. I would say that's like a B tier.
Why is this in the food pile? You thinking I wouldn't check? I'm just gonna start chugging some Ajax. There's definitely been kids that have like drank this shit because they thought it was like a soda or something, so I could try it. 10,000 likes. Don't, it's not actually happening. Wheat Bix, Australia's favourite breakfast cereal. This has been feeding Australian kids for generations. I used to, before work, I'd have like 10 of these. Smells like cardboard, literally. This is a Wheat Bix. You're meant to have this with like milk, honey, sugar, some other shit.
I can feel the dryness in my mouth when he eats it just plain. Like, oh, that'd be so dry.
Bit dry, a little dry. Definitely could use some milk. So I rank it, oh, it's made a mess too. This is disgusting. I'll give it an A. Get an A. Wheat Bix have an A. And just remember, if you disagree, if
I eat it properly, which that's questionable, the way I used to eat Wheat Bix, it was more like sugar and a side of Wheat Bix and milk. Like it was like a little mountain of sugar on a Wheat Bix, but I don't really eat them anymore. And if I was to eat it plain, just no. And I'd probably put it in like a C tier.
It doesn't matter. This is not a democracy, okay?
This is a democracy now, okay? Right? LAZARBEAM? LAZAR? LAZAR sounds way better.
And I'm so glad to finally do this definitive list so everyone can know what's actually good and bad. Really helping people out here. Bunnings Snag, fresh from Bunnings. That is such an easy S tier, it's ridiculous. And the fact that it came from Bunnings, I don't know why that increases the flavour, but it does. And that's not even an ad, it's a hardware store.
He's not wrong. There's something about Bunnings sausages that are just elite. Like they are on another level. You're donating to like a football club or a charity or something, so you feel good when you buy this sausage. But yeah, Bunnings sausage is definitely S tier.
Why do they make such good sausages? Oh, fuck me. That's so good. Oh, holy shit. I'm gonna cry. I love sausage in my mouth. Holy shit. Tomato sauce. This is our version of ketchup. What the fuck is ketchup even? Like, that's not even a thing. Just a heads up, don't really like tomato sauce. More of a barbecue sauce kind of guy. I know. Don't stab me. Oh, that's rotten. I can smell it. You're normally meant to obviously eat this with something, but that's not how we're ranking this. We're ranking things individually.
Why did he just put it on his hand and lick it? Like, when you... Something about that motion. Ugh.
Oh man, that's rotten. My country got it wrong there. No, my country has that one wrong. That's goddamn disgusting. I'm gonna give it a D. There is definitely some stuff that tomato sauce is fine on, but not my hand. My hand ain't one of them.
I agree. I agree.
No, Crewy just said he could drink it behind the camera. Just come here, I'm gonna pour it into your mouth. Oh, bro, it's all over your face. Go on, drink it. He's drinking it, he's drinking it.
No, no.
All right, you have to swallow that.
Gross.
Good girl. Anyway, some Australians love it, but they're still wrong. Tim Tams. This is the best thing we have ever created as a country. I probably don't even have to eat these to rank them. They're definitely an S tier. Beautiful chocolate biscuit, perfectly coated. All the ingredients are perfectly blended. You can even win money with Tim Tams. Name another biscuit that does that shit. It's like an orgasm in my mouth. That's definitely an S tier. That one is not controversial at all.
Okay. That is controversial to me. I like Tim Tams on occasion, but I think I used to eat so many that they're just a bit sickening. Like, I feel sick when I eat a Tim Tam. That could be my own fault. I ate too many and now I don't like them.
That's some fucking good shit. Red Frogs, every Australian's favourite lolly, or as Americans say, candy. They used to be a lot bigger, you know, inflation and, you know, corporate profits and all that, but... S tier. Probably got a lot of S tiers, doesn't change, that's S.
I agree. Red Frogs, they're good. I don't eat them very often though. But if they were in like a party bag, if I got a party bag, went to a kid's party and they were there, yum. I'd be stoked.
We got Milo. I like how they present like chocolate powder as something healthy to make you kick soccer balls better. How are they allowed to just lie to kids like that? But does it taste good? Because that solves all those problems.
I don't think it's actually chocolate powder. I think it's a malt. Like, I don't think that's actually, I think it's like a chocolate malt. But I don't think it's just like chocolate.
You're meant to have this with milk, but we aren't combining things here. So I'm just gonna eat it with a spoon. Literally just chocolate powder. Like, advertisers are allowed to say anything, huh? Like, buy vodka. It's great for babies. No, it smells like nourishing goodness. There's no way I can swallow that. It's so chocolatey. What was I thinking? It's stuck in the top of my mouth. Don't worry. I'm not letting it affect the score. I'll give it a B. It just tastes like chocolate. I'll give it a B. Probably an A if you drink it with milk.
I give it an A. For sure, A. I like Milo cereal. I like the Milo bars. I like Milo. There's definitely a way you make your Milo in your milk. There's definitely a way to do it, like a system. I like it when it stays all at the bottom. Like, you put your Milo in at the bottom, pour the milk, and I try and pour the milk in super slow, so then the Milo stays at the bottom, and then when you drink it, kind of just like pick up a bit of Milo and eat it. And it's a weird thing, but that's how I like my Milo. I like it when it stays at the bottom. I just get a little bit at a time.
And stuff and do it the right way. Less snacks. I've never really eaten these. Just another thing that other kids at school had that I didn't have. How is less snack Australian though? Well, I guess we're a diverse country. We've got like different cultures and stuff, but like that's clearly French. And I know French. Je suis un homme. The French speakers will know what that means. Perfect pronunciation. You can see there's a biscuit and some cheese. There's like maybe 3% of real cheese in that. That's not even remotely real. The biscuit's probably straight cardboard. Oh yeah, look at that. It's honestly not as bad as I remember. They might have improved their quality. I still think you'd die a short, early death if you ate this every day, but I'll give it a C. I was hating on it massively, but that wasn't too bad.
I don't like the snacks. There's something wrong about the cheese to me. Like, the cheese, it's not like you buy the snack from the cold section. It's just on the shelf. To me, there's something not right about that. I don't like the snacks. That's like an F tier.
That's the final list. I'm right, you're wrong. Subscribe to the second channel.
Well, there's that. There's Lazarbeam's thoughts on Australian food. I don't agree with everything that he said. I think Australia has some epic food, like snacks-wise, but I don't know. Definitely wasn't eating Vegemite right. Even if I was going to have a spoonful, I'd only have a tiny little bit. So there's that. I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.